I'm TV6 meteorologist Eric DeBroca, and this is your weather on demand. Well, a very active night across the UP as storms are firing up right around the Wisconsin line and northeastbound right across the UP. And really, they're becoming much better organized as of the last hour or two. Notice some very strong thunderstorms and even the possibility of some damaging winds and small hail across the southeastern portion of the UP is where I am most concerned. So if you're heading out and about tonight, you'll definitely want to use extra caution, as there is also some fog along the highest elevations of Marquette and Baraga counties. Another issue to contend with tonight. The winds, they are gusting, especially across the southwestern portion of the UP, 16 miles an hour from Iron River. Everywhere else now is fairly calm as the center of the low pressure is slowly moving up across the UP. But boy, once that moves off to the north and east, I'll show you that in just a bit, then our winds will once again become quite gusty and they'll change directions again. For today, we did top out at a staggering 63 degrees. Look at the average, it's 52. It's 11 degrees above there and almost exactly 10 degrees above for the overnight low. And now for only 4 days of the last 17 in the month of October, we're below average, and the trend of above average temperatures continues. And we're now 4 degrees above average for the entire month. Pretty impressive there. Sunset officially below the 7 o'clock hour. We will not see 7 o'clock sunset until March of next year, right around daylight savings time. All right, well, because of all this warmth, I have to ask the question, who stole autumn and why? Dozens of records were smashed all across the Great Plains and Midwest. I want to bring your attention to these two in particular, though. Slap Out, Oklahoma, 102 degrees on Sunday. Not only did that break a daily record and a monthly record, actually broke an all-time record. Never has the state of Oklahoma recorded a 102-degree reading this late in the season. Pretty impressive there. 99 degrees in Dodge City, Kansas, also broke a monthly record for that city. Well, we're contending with not at 100 degrees, but certainly warm weather in the 60s and even 70s across the south, which is about 15 degrees above average. But if you're looking for some fall football weather, later on in the week, starting Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday, into the weekend, we're going to have a dip in the jet stream, which will allow some of that Canadian air to filter on in. But right now, well, definitely not. More like summer. It was 89 degrees earlier in St. Louis. Chicago right now, 81. It also was 81 downstate in Detroit. But notice the sharp contrast between Minneapolis's 60 and Des Moines' 86, and it's right along that thermal boundaries where you're going to have these prolific storms really firing up and becoming better organized. It's no coincidence that they're firing up right in this direction, and we're having some strong winds to help support that, which is important for hail development as well, at least small hail. So here's that center of the low pressure that I was talking about, quickly moving off to the north and east, and once again we're dealing with packed isobars. The winds are going to be rather gusty on the backside of the system. Actually, it's going to be two cold fronts. One will allow some cooler air to come through tomorrow. Not really all that cool, though, as tomorrow will be really a mild day, especially come the afternoon where the sun will break out of the clouds. And then this guy, he's going to deliver a much stronger punch on Wednesday, and that's where the cool air is bottled up and will slowly start to filter on in to the UP. Let's get back to tonight's rainfall numbers, though. Where you see any yellows and even reds, we're talking an inch total, and that's by 10 p.m. and quickly. All the purples are actually 2-inch numbers, so you get the idea that we're expecting a lot of rainfall in a short period of time, just like we saw Sunday night into Monday morning. Tuesday's highs will shake out above average once again into the 60s in many locations, 61 Marquette and Munising, 59 in Houghton, and 64 in Escanaba. Your TV 6-day forecast does feature, I'm going to pick Wednesday as the weather winner of the week. We've got above average temperatures and some sunshine. Then some cool air starts to work its way in. Finally, much more seasonal levels on Thursday, really all the way through the extended on Sunday. And with that, it will be cold enough aloft to support lake effect, rain showers, and even a few flurries in the highest elevations.